All right, good evening, and thank you for joining us for our newest segment, Meals in Minutes. This evening, I am joined by Marissa and Macy from the SIU Culinary Club. What have you brought to prepare for us tonight?
Well, we're going to make a roasted butternut squash with some quinoa and Asian greens.
Sounds good.
It does sound really good. Now, before the show, we were talking that some of this came from the Sustainability Garden, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, over in the ag building we have a garden, and everything was grown and washed over there. And if anybody's interested in purchasing these, they can get them at the farmers market at the Carbondale High School, Saturdays 8 to 12.
So what do we have to do about going about fixing this meal?
Well, we're going to show you. First, we're going to start off with the butter squash, and we're kind of just going to give it a cut, about an inch. You're going to take off all the skin for that. And then you're going to want to make about 1-inch cubes with it. You're going to set it in the oven between 375 and 400 for about 30 minutes. And once that is done, you are going to add it into the rest of the food.
Is that what we have? Is this what we have here?
Yep.
Okay, while Marissa does that, I'm going to tell you I've got some onions sauteing here. We have our quinoa cooked already, and then Marissa's going to show you how to do our Asian greens.
All right.
So with the Asian greens, like we said, this is from the SIU Sustainable Garden. And we're going to chiffonade this, so we're going to roll up the leaves. And then just go ahead and make a coarse chop with it. And when you do that, you're going to get these nice ribboned leaves.
Okay, so this looks like something that really anybody can do at home.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So it's definitely a friendly meal to cook.
Oh yes, nice, quick, and easy.
Okay. While she's cutting up that stuff, I'm going to throw in some garlic and ginger into our onions. I'm going to put some coriander and some turmeric in there also. You're going to mix those up. And then we're going to add the Asian greens to that so that they can wilt. Put all of them in. And once they cook down a little bit, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and add in the...
So how do we know when these are right where they need to be?
Well, they look really fresh right now. Once they're cooked down and ready to go, they'll be wilted.
They'll be darker in
Yeah.
color too as well.
Softer for sure.
Probably be
Okay.
about half the mass it is right now.
All right, so it's really going to cook down, okay, and change color, and that's what anybody making this dish really needs to look for.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Great.
definitely. Especially with the butternut squash too. When you're roasting it, you want it to start looking a little bit brown on top. If it starts to get to a dark brown, you've gone too far with it.
All right. So then once this starts to cook down, that just gets dumped into there, right?
Yep, we're going to add that in, and then we're going to add the quinoa in with it as well.
Okay.
So I
Ready?
think this is probably close enough. You can put the butternut squash in. I'm going to get the quinoa.
I can. All right. I can tell you this really smells amazing from where I'm standing right now. This does look like a really nice dish. So how long does this dish usually take to cook all in all?
How long did the squash take to roast?
It's about 20, 25 minutes at tops.
And the quinoa took 15 to cook. So add that
Matters.
into how long it takes to cut up all your vegetables, and you
All
got
right.
it.
Do you think it's about to the point that I could possibly get a bite?
Oh yeah, here's a fork.
That's really good. And I'm afraid we're about out of time. And if you at home want to check out this recipe, you can find it on our website, riverregionnews.wordpress.com, or follow us on Facebook. I thank both of you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, no, thank you.
And look at that. That looks absolutely gorgeous and smells amazing.